thank you all for coming to our annual Keys of Hope check presentation, one of my favorite days of the year when we can give money to hard-earned charity groups in our city. It's wonderful to see you all here. We've got a full house. Just wanted to also thank not just the groups that are here, but also our Manor Realty agents who give every deal that they make throughout the year. They give money, and our wonderful owner Steve Mustak, who is here, he matches those funds, and at the end of the year our committee decides on worthy causes and groups, and then we give the big check away once a year. So thank you again very much. To the members of the media, our wonderful friends at CTV, Bell Media, The Drive, Windsor Life, and others that are covering this, thank you again. And I have a special slide for you. Thank you, media, for getting the word out. And it's important. You know, we're here today not to toot our own horns, but we're here to get the word out, to expose our news to different organizations and real estate agents alike, to say, look, we're doing our small part. And as I said earlier to Stephanie, if everybody was to do in our industry 15, 20,000 a year times however many groups and organizations there are, boy, we wouldn't have many problems at all. So we appreciate the exposure. Also, to drive our message, we do have a keysofhope.ca website. And this is important because, as I'll show you, and as you can see when you go onto the site, I thought it was here. No. Anyway, I'll come up with it. You'll see that all throughout the year, all of you that are here today, your charities are now live on our website. They always will have a donate button as well. So what we do throughout our advertising and sign stickers and things is we drive people to that website so they can see you and understand what you do in the city and then donate directly to you. Many groups have enjoyed more than just the check they get today because of what we do there. And when we first started this back, I guess it's 8 years ago now, we were giving to nurses and helping people in the medical field because of COVID. And throughout the year, the Nurses Association at Windsor Regional, they received triple the amount of the check we gave them with the funds that were driven directly to them by our website. So it does add up, and that's why we try to keep promoting the website itself. Just to explain to you what our logo means, and it means a lot to us. Of course, the key represents two things: the key to our future, the key to helping those that are in need as well. And it's symbolic, of course, because we're a real estate firm. And the burgundy silk tie is representative in terms of the color and the style of heart, hope, and charity. And that's what we're trying to promote here today. So our background is that we started at Manor Realty. Steve Mustak started the firm in 1986. We've always been philanthropic. This is our 40th year, so you'll probably see a lot more of us in terms of giving back to the community. And we will be bragging about 40 years in our industry. That's quite a feat. But we always love to send monies and efforts back into our community. And the representation here today is just so great and so representative of a wonderful, tremendous city that we have. I want to thank our committee because all year long we are trying to identify the perfect groups, individuals and groups in our city that do not get a lot of government funding, and are in need of even the smallest donation that can make a difference. And I know that the people in this room are such groups. We have groups from the school systems in the county this year that are going to be doing programs for the children. Of course, the food program especially. We've got medical, we have homeless youth, food agencies that help with food, all sorts of things. And because of that committee, we're happy to identify this year again the perfect groups. Anna Colm, Maria Franzoy, Angela Cope, Sadie Greco, Julie Bondi, James Patterson, Amy Mullins, myself, Steve Mustak, and Karen Breed are on our committee. I want to thank them very much. So without any further ado, let's get to the fun stuff. Let's start giving the money away, shall we? All right, good stuff. I wanted to start out with our friends at the Brain Injury Association. And we have a special donation to give to them from Brain Injury. We are looking for Rachel Olson. Please come up, Rachel. And we're going to be doing a program for helmets for kids, Rachel. So I'll give you a check. We'll take a quick picture. Then Karen will take our picture. And then I'll have you say a few words. All right, stage is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your generosity in going to this. This program is so special to us because helmets are first and foremost about safety, but you'd be amazed how much joy it also brings a child to receive a helmet and to know that someone in the community cares for them and is looking out for them. So thank you so much.
Thank you for your work. Next on the list is Angela Cope is going to present this one, and it's to the Windsor Youth Center. Ange?
Okay, so it's in the center. We're going to have Jordan Rose come up and give us a little.
First and foremost, thank you guys all for having us again this year. We are incredibly grateful for the ongoing support. For those of you who might not be familiar with our services, the Windsor Youth Center is a drop-in center for youth primarily at risk or experiencing homelessness between the ages of 16 to 26, with a transitional age from 26 to 29. And then we also support about 48 families with housing supports, food items, clothing, household items, and their young ones. So this year we were able to support, I believe, 83 young children with Christmas gifts. One of our main focuses, as you guys can imagine, as a program of the Downtown Mission, is the housing stability. So one of the things that we work directly with our families and our young children and with the adolescents is getting them into independent living and housing services. Last year, in 2025, we supported approximately 14 individuals, so families and children and the adolescents, get into housing. In addition to, I believe last month we supported 2 independents get into housing as well. So that is our main focus. But as you guys can imagine, with the need in the community growing, our numbers have continued to grow. And so the support and the generosity of agencies like yourselves help us tremendously be able to meet that need. We do not receive any government funding. And so relying entirely on community generosity and those donations, we are incredibly thankful for everything that you guys have done for us and everything the community continues so that we are able to meet that need. Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you, George. Next on the list are our friends that do a lot with music in the city, especially with young people. And we love this group. because of the quiet and steady work that they've done for many years. It is the Kiwanis Group, and it's in terms of the Kiwanis Music Festival that they have annually. So I would like to invite our friends Susan Belperch and Gloria Stevenson to come up and receive their check, please. Please say a few words.
It's been since 1947 that this Kiwanis Music Festival has existed every year except 1 year during COVID. The other 2 years of COVID, we created an online competition. The arts are so important to keep alive in our community and everywhere. They are often the first to go in the schools and cut here and there, and cost of private lessons is out of reach for many young people. So we try our best to provide an opportunity for kids to show what they work on, what they do. It also enables them to see what other children do, and then they don't feel so isolated in their own time practicing at home. I did some calculations the other night. In our 2-week festival that will take place at the end of April, first week of May, we have almost 1,100 performances and over 100 hours of music being offered by young people, mostly young people. So if you are interested and you want to come and listen to anything, admission is free to the venues. It's 100 hours of music, but it's also the experience of learning something from the adjudicators that we bring from out of town. Like all of you, we are all volunteers. Well, we don't receive any government funding, and we are independent, and everything we earn goes right back into what the children earn. So thank you so much. And thank you.
Thank you for what you do. Tremendous organization. My son is very musically inclined, as you know, Rob Agnew. Catch him on Spotify. But he would have loved your program growing up. In fact, I'm sure he'll probably be with me at your next festival. We'd love to see it. Thank you. Next, I'd like to call up Anna Colm to do our next presentation to another wonderful group, Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Anna, please.
I think this is our 3rd year.
I think so, yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Also, while I'm standing here, I would like to know when your next build is. I believe this is going to be the 3rd time that we participated in your build. And we are going to bring all of you over there with all our families. It's going to be a Manor build.
Okay, Brian is just setting up the dates right now, but I know they're like end of May, first week of June. So I'll get back to you on the exact time. But yeah, and they'll be on our website and everything else.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'd like to say a few words.
I'll just say a few words. First of all, congratulations to all the charities that are here today, or groups, community groups. We also are 100% community funded. We don't get any government money. We provide beds for trying to cure child bedlessness in our community. They estimate 2 to 3% of all kids are not sleeping in a proper bed. And so we try and eradicate that. We produce beds, we supply mattresses, pillows, comforter sheets, the whole set. We bring them to the house, set it up, and then walk away. So it's very helpful. We just built and delivered our 1,000th bed in less than 5 years back in December. So we average about 250 to 300 beds a year we build, and then through the people apply for them, and once we determine it's a need, then we'll go out to their homes, install them, and then walk away. And it's the greatest feeling in the world when you do that. I tear up every time we do these, but it's just Manor has been supporting us for, I think it's 3 years now. They've been great to us. It's the support of groups like this that help us exist in our community. We're all volunteers in our group, and so I just want to say thank you again for the generosity. This will be put to good use in buying more wood, pillows, comforters, beds, mattresses. So thanks again to everybody. For sure.
To Jeff and Can you imagine how many youth are in this city of Windsor, County of Essex, would you say? Would you say 100,000 within the city and county? So if we're 3%, let's just be conservative and say 100,000. At 3% of 100,000 is 3,000 young people that are sleeping on the floor. Can you even wrap your head around that? I sure can. And that's why this charity is so important. And we thank you for what you do. I'd like to call back our dear friend Anna Colm. She's going to be presenting to two very worthy schools in the county this year. The first one is going to be St. Anthony's Catholic Elementary. I believe we have the principal here today. Yes, we do.
We spoke on the phone.
Hi there.
Hi.
Thank you.
And you could tell by she was so leery. She was wondering if I was trying to sell her a house.
You probably were.
And she wasn't.
Just caught me off guard. This is great news.
Yeah. So
We don't always get that.
we've always given to the city school. The core of the city has given that's going to be the greatest. But I noticed in the past couple of years, I do a lot of power sales for the banks. And I noticed I was going out to the county a lot. And nobody thinks of the county. Everybody thinks the county is like, well off and everything. But I noticed that, a lot more families are in need. So, here you go. Hopefully we can help you out with your programs.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. You did indeed, Anna, catch me off guard that day. I remember it clearly. But again, we don't always get people reaching out to say, hey, we have some money for you. So this really will go a long way. We offer, as you mentioned, the food programs. We offer a snack program to our students each and every day. We do receive a bit of funding from the government, not nearly enough, through Ontario Student Nutrition Program. However, we do go above and beyond to offer to our students every day more than what we're given, and we fundraise for a lot of that. So this will help out for that. But there is a lot of need. A lot of need out there, similar to what there would be, I'm sure, in the city as well. But our students, we know, need to have a full belly to have a full mind. And in order for them to learn, in order for them to grow, they need to be nourished, right? So they don't always come to school with lunches. They don't always come to school with snacks. Some of them are going home to supper. So whatever we can offer them while they're here at school, and they eat it all. Whether it be a full pepper, a tomato, things that we would imagine kids would turn their nose up to. They're not. They're eating it. They're hungry. They want it. So this is going to go a very long way for us. So thank you for all of that. I appreciate it very much. Your generosity is very kind. And to everyone else here today who is here, thank you for all the work that you do in your charities, because as a school we reach out to local communities, your services, because our families need them. So we count on you guys as well too, and I know we reach out to a lot of you often for your support. So thank you for what you do, and thank you for the donation today. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you for the camera.
That's very kind. And that was Joy Rayner, principal. And next, Anna, you have Evan from Harrow Public, I believe. Eh? Evan, please.
I'm used to the last name. My son-in-law, I still have to think about how to pronounce his last name. It's Pashkoviak.
Yeah.
So I have to think about it. It's very close.
Yeah, Pashanek, but it's
Pashanek.
5 consonants in a row. It's very, it doesn't make any sense, but it's okay.
So here's your check. Thank you.
Thank you. So I'm Evan Pashanek, Vice Principal, Harrow Public School. And just on behalf of the entire Harrow community, Joy can second this, our staff, our students, our parents, we just want to say a big thank you. We run our nutrition program, just like Joy, every single morning. A lot of our kids come to school. It's a lot of the same kids who don't come with lunches. no snacks. So being able to provide for them, as well as the whole school, is really appreciated, and they're very grateful. I want to say one more thing, big special thank you to the Keys of Hope Committee and Maria Franzoy for nominating our school as well. Again, we were very appreciative and thankful and grateful for this donation, so thank you. Appreciate it.
Karen wants a picture.
Go Hornets. The Harrow Hornets, they're big. So next on the list are our friends at the Salvation Army. And we had nominated, actually Steve also was one to nominate the Salvation Army, the Windsor chapter, for the great work that they do. And I just wanted to read a little something. Is Lyric Lau here yet at all? No, she did not here. Okay, well this, I'll read it, but then it's going to sleep in it.
Rob's got that.
Yeah, a bromance. But yes. But the Salvation Army Windsor Center of Hope is a registered nonprofit dedicated to helping people. Challenges facing people accessing our programs include, but not limited to, homelessness, addiction, mental illness, and physical disability trauma. So we congratulate them for everything they do in our community. I will be giving Lyric Lau a GPS so she can find it. But in all seriousness, thank them, and I'll get this check to them. So thank you to Salvation Army. Last but not least, we would love to have Angela come back up, as there is a big presentation to the Windsor Youth Center. Am I saying that properly?
Yes.
Windsor
Homeless
Youth. Yes, Windsor
Yeah,
Homeless Youth. Ange, take it away.
Windsor Homeless Youth. So we're going to have Roger Fordham leading Windsor, and Crystal Wisher, who runs the program for the Windsor Homeless Youth. So they both work together. Windsor Homeless Youth works under Feeding Windsor. You don't want to see, but you can if you want, so I'll have Roger do that for you.
All right. Well, Feeding Windsor is working with Windsor Homeless Youth collaboratively. We do a lot of children's programs and seniors programs and programs into the community to the tune of about 200,000 meals a year. And we are currently opening a new Center for Food Security at the corner of Glengarry and Wyandotte, which is the highest density of poverty in this community. And Windsor Homeless Youth will have a connection there and work collaboratively with us there, as well as several other community partners. And actually, it's good to have this new exposure to homeless youth, because in there we do after-school soup program already that benefits about 200 children every Friday in 4 different low-income housing communities, where they get a soup and a sandwich when they come home from school, and then a freezer bag that has a dozen things inside that helps them get through the weekend until they get back to schools, and they have supports in most of the schools. We also have just in that location, it's about 3,500 square feet. So we do programming all across from Leamington out to Amherstburg. But in that location, you'll be able to walk in and access all our services, whether it's seniors programs, lunch club, whether it's community meal, whether it's our pet food bank, or whether it's any of our youth programs. St. Clair College recently did a study on what we're going to be doing there. They project that we will feed about 45,000 people this year, affect about 12,000 households, or 1,200 households, and have about 1,000 cohorts between student volunteers and all the different volunteer hours. So we have a very proud as Feeding Windsor to be able to work collaboratively with so many other companies. When we took that space, there's 7 offices in the back, and we gave those offices over to community partners so that they could be attached to what we do and multiply. When people give a donation, we're a multiplier. If we get $1,000, we go do $5,000-6,000 worth of work for it. And without the support of agents like corporations and groups like yourself, we wouldn't do anything. We operate about a $350,000 budget, and it's all donated. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a lot of people that you reach, guys. Wonderful, it really is. All right, well that's exciting. As I said previously, this year's beneficiaries' contact information and web pages will be accessible from our site all year long. That's what it looks like, the home page. And thank you to Karen Green, our photographer over there, for setting up the web page too. It's great work. Through our marketing and advertising, signage, that we have stickers on all our signs. Most of our advertising has the Keys logo on it as well. You'll see this all over town right here. And through the media's help, people are being driven to that website, and they can donate, as I said earlier, to their favorite group. And we've done this since 2018. And in some cases, as it was for a few of our other groups, has added thousands to the donation. So let us wrap up by saying that we are pretty happy right now that we are able to give $17,500 away this year to 8 incredibly worthy and deserving groups. It's up to all of us to do our part for our neighbors and our fantastic city. And we hope that our Keys initiative can be a catalyst for others to do whatever they can to make Windsor Essex even better. Thanks to our agents and our owner, Steve Mustak, who matches funds. We're able to raise that kind of money this year. And Manor Realty is very proud to announce something else that I have one last slide. And I'd like to ask our owner, Steve Mustak, to come up for a moment to receive a little token of our appreciation. Steve? Your favorite crema.
Nice.
And I wanted to give you that.
I don't drink it.
I wanted to make a special presentation to Steve because as of right now, because of this, we are now at $150,000. Everybody, I can't say anything else other than that. Thank you all so very much for coming. Good luck to you all. God bless you, and we'll see you next year. Thank you.